WMBD Sports Extra with Kurt Pegler and Patrick Cunningham.
Welcome to the opening night of the high school football playoffs and to Sports Extra. I'm Kurt Pegler.
I'm Patrick Cunningham. We'll start our highlights in Pekin. The Dragons trying to go 10-0 on the season. Went 9-0, undefeated in the regular season for the first time in 21 years. First play of the game, handoff is going to go to Tanner Sprecher, and he's going to get the Dragons started here. Cuts outside. He'll head up the sideline. What a nice move by him. Breaks a tackle, and he's pushed out at the 10 for a 60-yard gain. And then 2 plays later, handoff to Kanye Tyler. He will power his way in for the touchdown, and his night long from over. Dragons up 7-0. Next possession, Scott Jordan. He's going to drop back, and he fires a deep pass down the field to Tyler. He comes down with the basket catch, in for another score. He would finish with 3 touchdowns. It's 14-0. Now, after a Plainfield safety, Dragons with another handoff to Sprecher. He bursts outside. He gets in for the score. That made it 23-8. Now, Plainfield would go down and score a touchdown. The ensuing kickoff, it's going to be fielded here by Connor Martin. And watch him just absolutely refuse to go down. He's going to break 1, 2, then 3 tackles. He'll head down the sideline. He is gone. Pekin wins 51-14. They're off to the second round.
And what about a second-round matchup between Pekin and Normal Community? The Ironmen win their 7A playoff game at Rockton Hononegah. The Ironmen defense with big play after big play. Leo Caparelli, an interception and a nice return to midfield. The Ironmen are in business, and they turn the turnover into points. Kyle Beatty to 6'7" receiver Elliot Oliver, 18-yard scoring play. 30-7 Ironmen at the half. Then a great screen pass here. It's Beatty to Marquand Gary. Great blocking in front. Zach Ferrante, hang on to that block. 44-13, Normal Community wins on the road. They'll return home to host Pekin in round 2. Wow.
Couple of Mid-Illini teams on the road in 6A. Bremen takes down Washington 35-7. Panther season comes to an end. In 5A, Dunlap shut out 50-0 by Highland. Their season ends as well. On to the small schools. 2 area teams playing in the 3A playoffs.
Unbeaten Prairie Central plays host to conference foe PBL, who they beat earlier this year. Strong defense for Prairie Central. Early on in the game, Gage Steininger comes up with a pick here, and now the Hawks are going to try and turn that into points. And running back Tegan Knox turns it upfield. This is a 4-yard score, and it's quickly 7-0 in favor of Prairie Central. And then the Hawks are going to add to that. Running back Drew Fair is going to get into the end zone from a yard out. Prairie Central just in complete control tonight from start to finish. A 57-12 win. The Hawks are into the second round.
Also in the 3A playoffs, Eureka hosting Beardstown. Start the game off, Eureka running back Mason Bowles. He is going to take it into the end zone from 7 yards out to put Eureka up 14-6 at the half. Slow start for their offense, but they kicked it up in the second half. It is Bowles again. He rushes for the touchdown, this time from 11 yards out, and Eureka caught fire from there. Quarterback Jacob Morin, he is going to connect here with the receiver Justice Blackman. 42-yard touchdown, wide open there. But wait, there is more. And Morin, he will throw it to receiver Cameron Manning. He'll secure the touchdown for the Hornets. Hornets win tonight, 49-6. To 1A, undefeated Ridgeview Lexington hosting Madison in the first round, and it was all ground and pound for the Mustangs early on. First quarter, it's Logan Friedmansky. He is running it in for 6. That put him up 7-0. Madison would go 3 and out on its first offensive drive, so that will give the ball back to the high-powered Mustang offense. This time with the pass. Quarterback Alec Thomas finds Jacob Whitehill. He's going to take it 20 yards for the score. Mustangs go up 14-0. And the running attack, just too much to handle for Madison. A first down run here by Caden Farrell being dragged down, and that'll set him up nicely. A couple plays later for this touchdown, 20-6 at this point. Late second quarter, Farrell, he's going to run it in again. His second touchdown of the half. Mustangs advance. They win 47-14.
We're off to a nighter for a Class 1A playoff game. Stark County at Rova Williams Field. And Stark County's Nolan Orwig burst through the line of scrimmage. A nice gain here. His face mask pulled on the play, so add an extra 5 yards to the end of that run. Then off play action, Luke Rewerts to Connor Wagenbach. Screen pass. He's going to turn it upfield for a nice gain, but the Rebels offense held without a point until the fourth quarter. And look at this play by Rova Williamsfield receiver Jackson Sharp. A superb diving catch in the end zone. My goodness, what a play. Rova Williamsfield advances with a 28-14 win over Stark County.
Lots of playoff games tomorrow. One of them an all-Central Illinois matchup between El Paso, Gridley, and Farmington.
Yeah, it's a rematch of a playoff game last year won by the Farmers. El Paso Gridley 7-2, coming off a big win over Tri-Valley last week in the regular season finale. Farmington, meanwhile, is 7-2 and on a 4-game win streak. Kickoff is at 3 o'clock, and it's at Farmington.